She was pissed.
I haven't seen any of this,
Girl.
so I'm so curious.
I don't use filters, and I never have.
No, I don't dingbat. Listen.
It's on the videos. Manny at Coachella with the Hourglass concealer.
I don't remember that.
I'm wearing it right now. That's not true, Ellen. We just watched your Get Ready With Me video, and you use this concealer. Anytime this show has been difficult is because of guests. Anytime. Did I lie? Nothing aggravates me more than but you got them talking. Yeah, because you scammed everybody. And I met her at a Clinique event and she was so fake.
You may not realize that you're judged by the way that you look. Today, you can brush your way to sheer beauty. Let me show you how.
Right? Yeah. He's saying it's good. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Beautiful and Bothered. It's the day before Lenny's birthday. He's turning 1. We talked about that on Patreon. Not here. Just to let you guys know. I just thought that'd be funny to say.
You didn't laugh.
Oh. Lenny is turning 1 already.
I can't believe that.
We got him a little before 4 months old. He was like 3.5 months old. It went too quick. And even looking through my phone, we didn't take enough pictures of him as a puppy. He's probably between 32 and 35 pounds right now. When we got him, he was 11
little
pounds.
Potato.
Literally so little.
Just a little potato.
My little baby boy. Yeah. So he's turning 1 year old tomorrow on the 16th when we're filming. And today's going to be a little bit of a somewhat of a theme, but a hodgepodge of an episode. We're talking about influencers lying and some locals and some buffoonery going on in the beauty world. But speaking of locals, Kevin went to the very last Mayhem Ball.
Yeah, my mom wanted to
go. Did you go to the Mayhem Ball? You were at the ball.
Do you know a Mayhem Ball? Yeah, I went with my mom. She wanted to go, so I was like, that's perfect to go to the last show together. It was so much. Oh my God.
Judy.
I thought you were saying Judas. I was like, oh. Yeah, oh my God. The show was incredible. So good. They announced the Mayhem Requiem at the beginning of the show.
Finally, yeah.
But then it's I was also waiting for the teaser of the Mayhem Ball film, the tour film that was also filmed in LA, which are we not acknowledging that anymore? Yeah. I really, really hope we get something wishful thinking that is a little more behind the scenes. Because the Monster Ball one was cool to see her getting ready and rehearsing the backstage. I went to the show. I know what the show is, Mama. And I want to see the full show again because that's cool to relive that.
Yes.
But show me the behind the scenes of costume changes. How cool that is. You got 2 minutes.
Girl.
To get into quick drag. It's so, I want to see that. I want to see more of the behind the scenes of the actual the
I would
people
almost,
all the cues and everything and be okay, grab that jacket and she's coming down. She's ripping her clothes off to get changed.
Leaf blow the kitty litter off her. She's got to go.
Oh my God.
I think also that we have the Coachella performance of Mayhem from last year that is so well done, and there's 50,000 videos of the Mayhem Ball online. I was looking online. I would almost rather a hybrid documentary, where we got a little bit we got performances, but we don't need cut from the DVD. We don't need Bad Romance, Poker Face, any of those performances, honey. We've seen it. Maybe if it's the Mayhem Ball, give us the Mayhem songs as far as the performances go. But I would love to see all the way back of the team sitting around the table. How did they decide what was going from Coachella to the tour? Was that decided beforehand?
Yeah, because
how did they come up with the opera theme?
Yeah.
I would love footage like that.
And even just even the giant skull of the inflatable skull and where all of that is probably on stage left and right of just all ready to go at any moment. She never missed a cue.
I know.
And if she did, we didn't know because it was so flawlessly done. It was honestly my favorite tour that she's ever done so far.
Yeah, I think same. Art Pop was pretty cool. But
Art Pop was cool. I would say
it was a little
charactery for me.
A little kooky.
Costuming.
A little, yeah.
It was a little
wacky.
I felt like she, at the moment, was you understand this album, you understand me.
Yes.
But I felt,
I
don't think that, I felt like she was hiding behind so much.
She wasn't having fun
and
yeah. that night.
Girl,
yeah.
Any night.
Yeah.
I think she was just letting loose, but I don't think she was having fun. And
Let loose. Jump scare, baby. Lucy LaDuca.
So bad.
You know Lucy LaDuca. Let loose. Yeah, Roger. Let loose, Francine. Speaking of which, because I think we might have mentioned it, Runway, honey. We knew it. Because Kevin...
I wanted to love it.
She released Runway with Doechii, and I texted Kevin. I was like, tell me you recorded a song together, and we're never in the same place at once. And you were like, not even the same zip code, baby. Like, yeah. And that's how I felt about Dead Dance, to be honest with you. It was just whenever she does a song made for TV, the Lifetime original song, the Lifetime original song Runway.
The Hallmark Channel.
It feels like a song for a movie or a TV show, girl.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it's just clunky.
That's what this is. It's not
You could tell like she went on, like it feels like someone went on their laptops and were like, I have this chorus, but it never turned into anything. We have this music for a verse, so just let Doechii rap over that and let's just like smash it together. Like it doesn't work as a whole song. Like it just sounds like 4 different songs going into one another. She's just
like, I don't know. It just felt like she was the backup dancer.
With the backup dancer?
It was like backup vocals for a Doechii song, which I'd rather just have it be a Doechii song then.
That's what I mean. And to not even have that chorus, which should have been the chorus.
It's going to be background noise in the movie too. It's not going to be the focus of the scene. It's going to be, you're going to hear a little bit and they're probably going to be standing there.
Because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Gaga's part in Devil Wears Prada is her singing on the runway during a fashion show. So she's probably going to be performing
this,
Sashay, Shantae. You better work.
Slay. I'm not afraid of cameras. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
That part in Runway where she's like, Doechii's like, I ain't afraid of no cameras. I said to Kevin, I was like, I can't not hear her. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Which that song is better. That song has no business being that good.
I know.
The Ghostbusters theme, I could throw ass.
Yeah.
That beat.
I wonder how much money that song has made him.
I hope that was enough for him to never work again. Because that song, every Halloween, I'm like,
you oh my God, it's Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Absolutely.
Like,
yes,
it
quintessential.
It is so just iconic.
Which I am remixing Runway, everybody.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It sounds so good. I'm making it sound like an actual song. Like, it'll be ready soon. I'll probably post it to Patreon. So check that out.
Be so good.
Are you enjoying Beautiful and Bothered? Not feeling so fresh? You should subscribe to the Beyond Bothered Patreon, where we'll freshen you right up. We will. We'll freshen your makeup up. If you guys like Beautiful and Bothered, whether you've been a fan since the beginning or you're new here, make sure to check out the Beyond Bothered Patreon. It's like a whole nother world over there where you guys get after shows every single Wednesday of the month where we talk about everything from Overflow from here. We open PR in real time. We talk about our first kiss.
We talk about everything that doesn't make it into the episodes that sometimes we want to talk about, but for time's sake, we can't.
Absolutely.
So when we talk about, when we get heated about our favorite TV shows that we're watching at the moment.
And let's just say maybe the tea's a little spicier every now and again because we don't have to worry about the people we're talking shit about watching it. So there's that. So there's after shows every single Wednesday. And then the last Wednesday of the month is a full bonus episode. So full-length bonus episode. And then with the beauty tier, you guys get all of the podcast stuff plus beauty videos every single week with, at the end of the month, a full beauty tutorial, like over 2 hours, that is anything from us doing new makeup to answering your questions about skincare and makeup and hair care in real time. It's just so beyond worth it over there.
Beyond worth it.
Beyond worth it. If you head over there right now, you will have enough content to last you probably 6 months.
All exclusive content. So this content gets posted nowhere else. This is just for you when you go into those tiers. So enjoy it.
So check out the link in the description box to head over to the Beyond Bothered Patreon and start having some fun, girl. Ooh. Alrighty, and we're back. We were gonna talk about like just kind of a myriad of shady drama going on at the moment, including Michaela, Glamzilla. Who's that creator, baby, that we just watched that downstairs with the Handmaid's Tale hood?
I don't know her name, but
Okay, I'll insert it, girl. Yeah. She made a 2-hour video on the Lipstick Lesbians. And if anybody disagreed with anything we said, go watch that video because, wow, some of the things she uncovered was shocking, to say the least.
And there's a lot in there that I didn't know about them.
No, I didn't. And it just, yeah. I'm not even going to comment on it because it's I feel like lawsuit territory.
Just go watch it.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
So recently, in the news, beauty news, if you will, I don't know if any of y'all saw the Hannah Montana night. What was that for? It was a couple weeks ago. I think it's the
anniversary of Hannah Montana.
Okay.
Probably 20 years.
Sure. Oh, God, that's sad. And I'm assuming it was like a concert of Miley doing Hannah songs.
I don't know.
I don't understand the question.
I think she went to the old set and and was like,
oh, I saw videos of
at the window. Girl, I don't care.
I know.
I was not a Disney Channel kid, so I have no idea.
No.
Camp Rock.
I was a little. I feel like I didn't get Disney Channel till I was at my town.
What do you mean you didn't get it?
For some reason where I lived,
your cable provider?
Yeah, where I lived. Well, I never had fancy cable. I wasn't rich like you, so yeah, girl. I think from when I was born to
but you had Nickelodeon
12. Yeah, I only had maybe 50 channels, and
you had Disney
Channel. No, I didn't get Disney Channel until I was almost 12, 13, and I was kind of late to the game with some Disney Channel stuff because that's when I started watching Zack and Cody, Phil of the Future, honey. Phil of the Future. Sexual Awakening. He was so hot.
I didn't watch any.
But Lizzie McGuire was a little bit after, because I didn't get it in time. And but anyway, Disney Channel, Hannah Montana. I never watched it. So Michaela went to
this event for Hannah Montana,
and
yes,
wigs. We wore wigs.
Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs? And people were dragging her. And it's proof that the shade of blonde matters, as well as your face shape with Trader Cross bangs.
Baby, this is if the Brady Bunch mother had a daughter now. It was that blonde.
Yes.
It was that, if her the hair just...
Marsha.
It girl. Was... No, not Marsha, the mother.
Oh, yeah. Yesified Carol. Yeah, girl.
The bangs, especially.
Girl, I can't. Yes. And so, obviously, this here is an iPhone situation, filmed in whatever, but on her phone. But a lot of people, there were pictures coming out of her, I guess, being interviewed on the red carpet. And people were being mean. They were really just dragging the way she looked. And a lot of people were saying, why does she always look so different in person or not on her phone? When it's a video she posts, if someone else takes a video of her or this, she was being interviewed on, whatever, Entertainment Tonight cameras. I don't know if it was on TV, and she looked different. So people were really dragging. I get it to a degree. I get the commentary of you feeling you're trusting this person to test makeup for you and give you recommendations. And then you see them not in their situation and you're like, I've never worn heels before. You get it. I get that. But, obviously people were being mean, about her physical appearance or whatever, which I think is up. But then it prompted her to make a video talking about all of it and filters, which I think she should have stayed away from because we'll get into that. And I don't understand why she doesn't put, 2 + 2 is 4. But I will say before we watch this, I have met her and I've been in the same room with her 4 times. Her makeup looks just as good in person. She looks like she looks on camera. Her makeup is that good. You know what I mean? There is other factors at play, which I'll break down, but also some of it, I think, lighting matters, baby. And when, you're just on a red carpet, even me, I know I leave the house and I know I'm serving. And I get I just see pictures of myself and I'm ugh! I just am
one eye is always
girl, it's just horrible.
bugging.
You know, bad photos. And people may be talking a little bit more specifically about other things, but she was pissed and she let everybody know.
I haven't seen any of this, so I'm so curious.
This is the last time I am ever going to speak on this because it is a dead end conversation. We've talked about it for the last 6 years, and I'm just ready to put it to bed. But quite frankly, the real reason I'm making this video is because I'm tired of my name constantly being lied on, and I can never defend myself, and I'm just done with that. Obviously, this video is about my looks, my appearance, what I present online versus what is seen in public, out in the wild. I have said so many times that I do not film my videos with filters, and I will die on that hill.
So
I love her post-it tab nails.
That being said,
they were paper.
Yeah, girl. That being said, here's 4 videos most recently that she has a filter on. Right in the corner. You can see Amelia Light. That's what I'm not understanding. Like, you're going to make a video so mad. I'm done with this. You're lying about me.
Does she not realize that those are filters?
She has to, honey. And that's what I'm not wrapping my head around. And I even was like skeptical because I'm like, what is this thing? So we're getting smoother skin. We're getting lift.
Yeah.
Like, because that was my thing. So I clicked on it because I was like, what is it? You know what I mean? Is it a color correction? It is by far, which doesn't surprise me, the most sneakily, like snatchy, smoothing, lifting, firming, tightening, brightening. Like, it is a filter. And then to add insult to injury, like when I was going through them, this one here, I believe she's holding like fragrance. This one, it's just like a get ready with me thing. This seems to be one of the only filters she uses. And these 2, I'm like, okay, I get it if like the focus of it is not your makeup. Let me put it that way. If it's just you getting ready, whatever the case may be, all right. But then you really can't, there is no excuse if it's on a video where you are doing makeup and you're talking about makeup. We have right here. So how do you do that and then turn around and go, I've said this for years, you're lying and I can't defend myself. Under no way, shape, and form do I use filters on my video.
And this is the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary. Get ready with me.
Oh, no, not that, girl. Oh, no.
So you're right after all of this, that's when people are accusing you and you're saying, I don't do this.
I don't use filters.
But you do.
You literally, like,
baby.
You have to know we can see them on your video.
Could you imagine she doesn't realize that
that's like where some of these people, and that's what I mean by like, and we're going to talk about somebody else. Like, some of these influencers, like, they scare me in the sense of like, do you know? Like, do they know? And I think, to a degree, we, the general public, and I'm including Kevin and I in that because we could not be more just normal civilians. We look at them and go, how do you not see this? What is not adding up? Whatever. But any toe I've dipped into this other world, girl, I think they believe it. I think they believe it.
That's not a filter.
Like, I think she thinks, like many others, like Jaclyn Hill's, the way she's defended herself and the whole 9 yards, made excuses for the lipstick lesbians. Like, it's all about, like, even with the lipstick lesbians, it's this, and this whole situation with Leak Labs. It wasn't just, we understand where you guys are coming from. We weren't clear about the business model. We messed up with that. We're sorry. Either we're going to change the business model or we're going to be more transparent going forward. No. It was all approached with the paramount thing was to defend our actions, excuse our actions by over-explaining and in turn making you feel stupid that all the big words I'm using, you just didn't get it. It's always coming from a place of defensiveness like that. I don't use filters and I never have.
No, I don't, dingbat. Listen.
It's on the videos. And I scrolled through, I'm not kidding, maybe 15, and 5 out of 15 had filters. I just can't wrap my head around it. They must believe it. It freaks me out because I refuse to believe. No, I do. I refuse to believe that these people are that nefarious that they could actually like sit down, giggle to themselves and go,
put that filter on.
I know what I do. And then go, I've never. That's scary. That's sociopathic to me.
I don't understand it.
That I do not film my videos with filters. And I will die on that hill. I am filming in the TikTok app as we speak.
That you could use a filter.
Zero filter on my face right now.
Right
Nothing. No beauty mode, no face altering filter. I don't even have lights on. I'm just sitting in front of a window on a cloudy day. And this
cloudy with
is what I
Girl.
look
On a cloudy day.
Okay?
On a cloudy day.
Camera on the TikTok app for 6 years, and this is what I look like. And there is nothing I can do about the fact that you think I look different in person. I am filming on an iPhone camera with a front camera lens, which has somewhat of a fisheye, somewhat of a slimming angle to the face.
Now, let me be clear about that right quick. I don't think people realize, like, so if you've ever watched even my shorts, when it comes to cameras, the millimeter zoom affects the way you look. So most iPhones, I believe, when they're on, just you open up the camera and you're ready to go video. When it's on 1, if you will, 1 plus, that's around an 18 millimeter lens. For reference, any of my videos, any of our videos, like beauty stuff, I'm zoomed in to 50 millimeter. So think about how much I would have to zoom out when we're filming. Why do I do that? Because when I started getting big on YouTube and I taught myself all these things, and I even tried on my phone, I hated the way I looked on the phone. And it wasn't even a body dysmorphia situation that I was like, I don't like the way I look. I was like, that bitch right there is not real. Because an 18 millimeter, the smaller the number, the more Beaker from the Muppets you get, or whatever the hell he's from. Like, the more you get. The reason I do 50 millimeters, because when I got big on social media, I didn't like it. And I researched that 50 millimeter lens is the most accurate to how you look in real life. If you want to, like, almost as if you're seeing yourself in a mirror and you're not going to be distorted how you sometimes feel on your phone, a 50 millimeter zoom is closest. And even when I have ever filmed beauty videos on my phone, I always had my phone extra far back, and I would do a 2-time zoom on my iPhone camera because that would be closer to a 50 millimeter. But that's something I don't think a lot of people realize, babe. And like she's, casually throwing it. This is exactly what I look like. I mean, I'm using my phone, and yeah, there's a little bit of a fisheye, but and a filter, by the way. But like, yeah, it's a big, big difference. Like when you see yourself wider versus the regular iPhone camera. So a lot of influencers, when they're recording themselves on their back camera, they act as, and I remember when she was on the podcast, she was like trying to like flex on me that like I use a real camera and she uses an iPhone, which is more revealing. And I was like, honey, baby, come into my studio with my 4K camera versus whatever that is. You know what I mean? Your fisheye slimming, sometimes hiding a filter lens. Like I filmed on both. Don't try to act like, as if she's saying like, this is the ugliest camera in the world. And that's how honest I'm being. Babe, like we know. So there's that. It's going to make you look slimmer. So I think when you meet influencers in the wild, they look weird because you're used to seeing their face literally
a little distorted.
Not even the shape it is.
Okay, it is a 2-dimensional camera. Now, when I was on the Hannah Montana Capit, I look hideous in that Entertainment Tonight video. That's just a fact, okay? I look terrible in that video. But any other videos you see of me at the event that were filmed by influencers or with influencers, I don't look like that video. Like, I don't know what happened there, but people took that video and just ran with it, that's what I really look like. I look terrible in that video. I don't even recognize myself in that video. Anyone who's met me in person knows that this is what I look like.
So that's where, like, looking at the Entertainment Tonight video, like when we went
she did look
she doesn't look like
different.
that.
Do blondes have more fun or what?
Tonight we're gonna find out.
I want to ask you everything about this new man of yours.
Period. I wish I had my phone. I'd show you a picture.
I mean, it's the hair is horrendous. Like, the hair's really,
baby, a blunt blonde bang and face framing layers will make you look a little different.
Do make the body look different. And I will say this, no one should make fun of her for the way she looks, etc. But but that being said, no, the only meme that was killing me was, because it's the hair. It has nothing to do with her, is Robin Williams in Mrs. Doubtfire with the Barbra Streisand wig on, was where it was like, and the sun's a bowl of butter, was because it's that Barbra Streisand. If you cut it off like bangs, right here, babe. If you made that a lob, it would be, girl, it's the Barbra Streisand hair.
It totally.
I don't know, like, looking at that video in particular, yeah, get rid of that god awful wig.
It looks like her.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. So now go back to her iPhone videos where it's very, it lives somewhere in between. But her makeup always looks incredible. Flawless.
Listen, she does good makeup. But
yes.
you can't, but we're not, the part that I still don't understand is the proof in your videos that you literally can see the filters.
Girl, it took 2 seconds for me to 2 seconds to find him
so
in videos.
So what do you like?
And
I want to go on those videos and be like, so what's this then?
Well, and the issue with all of this is like her even just saying, I look awful in that video, which is like horrible. Nobody should say that about themselves. And that's got to be a lot to get dogpiled on and people critiquing the way you look. But it's coming from a place of people saying, we watch you built a career in this one context where you look a certain way, and you look so different here. And even if that difference is out of your control in this situation, the issue is you've lied so much that you can't be trusted in any way, shape, and form. We know you had fake lashes on during the mascara situation, and you laughed about it and said, and never even acknowledged it. Countless videos 5 years ago of you talking without an accent. Like, it's just, at this point, it's the Jaclyn Hill of it all, that it's insurmountable amount of lies. And then the irony, the cherry on top, is that in this video, with your comments turned off, reprimanding everybody that they're lying and you're so truthful, you're lying in the first 30 seconds saying you never use filters on your video.
Ever, girl.
Could you imagine?
I don't even
it's freaky.
Why lie when the evidence is boop right there? I scrolled to the next video and you got a filter on that. The last video you posted. That's crazy work.
And that's where I think, like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I genuinely think some of these people are just
delusional.
And they got a different amount of apples in their picnic basket than I do. In the sense that, like, her with, like, making a video of the Got to Be brow gel saying she hates it, and then 5 months before that had a brand deal saying she loved it. Yeah. Like, if you don't remember what you reviewed, like, and you're you probably have so much PR, you're never at a loss. You know what I mean? So you accidentally pick up the same product you already reviewed and did a brand deal with,
and you don't remember
you say you loved
filming it.
Forgetting you did it and then doing it months later and then actually giving your real opinion. But I think that's where I'm saying I think they're operating from a place where they buy their own bullshit. And to be honest with you, it's the same as the lipstick lesbians. Because we were even having a conversation like after we had filmed or something, one of the episodes recently. And we were just like saying to each other, we're like, how nefarious is it behind the scenes? Like, what's going on behind the scenes? Mm-hmm. And we were both saying, we're like, I think they believe it. I think they sit down and they say what they say to us, because even to each other behind the scenes, they're no one is buying what they're selling more than them. Yeah. It's like a cult leader in the sense of, like, you know, if you tell 6 people and they tell 6 people, we'll all have a convertible. They believe it. Like,
and it's the weird mentality of, like, fake it till you make it. And it's like, how are we let's sell this lie, but we have to believe it first.
Believe it. Down to their bone marrow.
I think that's too much, and that's too hard to do. I think that's something that I never understood with people that, like, especially lie about products and brands and services and whatever the case it might be, it's so much harder to keep up with the lies than just tell the truth. And I think that's why doing this is so fun and easy and stress-free.
Yes.
Because I'm telling the truth.
We're in a bedroom in my house, and and anytime this show has been difficult is because of guests. Anytime. Am I wrong? Did I lie? Like, girl, am I wrong? Any time we have dealt with drama or issues on this show, it was because of guests.
Yeah.
Which I'm telling you, girl, like I said, after that video we watched downstairs, I don't know about guests, baby. Like,
there's certain, like, people always say to me sometimes, like, out in the wild, like, someone will always say, oh, would you ever have this person on? I'm like, or when I'm like telling people, like, what I do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like, how many guests do you have? I'm like, none. Maybe it don't work.
Yeah, honey.
Believe me.
I know.
And the guests that we have had that are really great are great. But, like, there's a line where, how do I put this?
Just say it.
In-person guests are usually not the tea.
Absolutely, babe. Yes, because there's something about them in the space, in our space. And it's not even just that. Like, it's like, we're like, oh, in our space. It reveals more about the person than,
we signed up for.
Where when it's over Zoom and whatever the case may be, it's very, okay, we're meeting at this time. Like, open the Zoom link. We're ready to go. They're ready to go. They're in there, we're hitting play. We're like maybe chatting a little beforehand, but then it's boom. Where when you're dealing with people in person, you get more of that. You get more of their personality. You get more of the, let's say, things they're comfortable saying
off camera,
feeling like they're being recorded. And it's you and I are, not to sound like her, but like how we are on camera is exactly how we are in real life. Like what we do, if these cameras weren't on, this is how we talk, what we do, what we say.
Yeah.
So to see someone in person that all of a sudden is like saying these things that I'm like, and is very, yes. And then it's very much like, oh, are we going? And I'm like, yeah, I said, welcome back to another episode. Like, what do you mean are we going? But they need the green light
to know,
to make sure
this is everything before that's getting cut, even if the cameras were on.
Yes. I wish I was like, when it comes to brand deals and the whole 9 yards, especially on my own social media, I wish I was like not a beauty content creator, because any brand deal I've done over the course of my career, the makeup ones are really hard in the sense leading up to it. The brand always approaches you as if, hey, we're MAC coming out with these lip glosses. We want lip gloss. We want to do a video with you, a TikTok video. Their expectation, yes, there may be a little negotiating of like, okay, what do you want? First of all, to get the brief of what they want you to say before you even agree to do it is pulling teeth. They think you're going to go, yep, send it over. I'll do whatever you say. And they're like, oh, if you go, okay, can I see what do you want me to do? Do you want me to say like this cures cancer? Like and they get off put by that.
Yeah. Yep.
Then negotiating the money. Okay. If you get the brief beforehand where you know what the messaging they want even is, the deliverables, and if you want the product before you agree, I've had brands walk away when I go, okay, but can I get it before I say this? Sure. Now I know what you want to say, but I don't know if it does that. They've ghosted me for a week and then come back and made up a lie about like, oh, we actually blah, 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 because they didn't want that. Then what I don't like about the beauty space of it all is like, if you like 99% of the product, but there's one thing you maybe want to do different, you can't say that. You can't say that. And any brand deal I've ever done for like Tubi or like things outside of beauty.
You've done Tubi?
Yeah, like what isn't that the streaming service?
Tubi.
Yeah, the streaming service Tubi, right? Free movies.
I know. I use it sometimes.
Yeah. Some of my comedy skits, I would get stuff outside of beauty. Like if they wanted me to just do, yeah.
I don't remember seeing it.
That was always my favorite because I could hit the ground because I'm like, it's At the time, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it like free? Like, I think
it still is now.
Yeah. For
With
all
ads,
these movies,
yeah.
whatever the case was, I could do anything comedically and it was great. Like, but when it comes to, and it got me thinking even about like with Erin Parsons, she just did that brand deal for the new micro tip Anastasia brow pencil. She's a phenomenal makeup artist. Used the product breathtakingly. It was unbelievable, whatever. I go out, I buy 2 because I want 2 different colors. Try it. Yada, yada. I would like a cap because you twist it and the little technology of like the white thing that is holding the really small blade like tip just turtle shells back down into the pencil, but there's no cap that goes over that.
Yeah.
There's air touching the tip. So when you unturtle shell it and go to use it, she's a little dry, honey. So you gotta very gently get that white waxy layer off your brow pencil. You know, when you leave it uncapped, it gets that, you know, just little dry layer. So you gotta warm it up on your hand and get it going and then go. And sometimes because even it's too, you know, you're not getting enough of the dryness off, it'll snap. And then you gotta twist it and whatever the case may be because we couldn't have just put a cap on it. And it just kills me that's what I mean. That's so much of what the beauty industry is predicated on that you have to realize. So these people, the Michaelas, the Glamzillas, that are they're on everybody's top 10 list. They are the most followed. They're at the most events. They have the most brand deals. You have to understand their ethos day in and day out when they are reviewing products and doing brand deals is, this is the thing giving me 6 figures today? There's not a single thing wrong with it. They don't even notice. And I'm not saying Erin Parsons probably noticed the lack of a cap. She couldn't say it in the video, but I mean, the Glamzillas and the Michaelas and the everything, their ethos has become using products and talking about products from a standpoint, I don't even think they know how to have a negative opinion anymore.
Yeah.
And not negative for the sake of negative. They don't even know how to have a fully honest opinion anymore.
Yeah.
Not operating from that lens of damage control, PR, all good. Mm-hmm. Public relations, behind the desk, press secretary, we did nothing wrong. I did not have sex with that woman. Well, that's all they operate from.
Throw it back all the way. Let's throw it back to Coachella. What year was that? Dramageddon? James Charles posting about Sugar Bear hair with the VIP pass, all that. Look at it. We're not diving into that right now, but it was make this video about this brand to basically skip your way into Coachella.
Yes.
And it started a whole feud where
Manny at Coachella with the Hourglass concealer.
I don't remember that.
Manny made
last year.
I don't know when this was. Manny, it was like 2 years ago, maybe. Manny made a video getting ready for Coachella, allegedly and hypothetically, because I don't remember which one, so I'm going to make one up. Use the NYX concealer at Coachella. Someone from Hourglass comes up to him and is like, "Hey, baby, could you do something for our socials? Could we get some content?" And I guess they must have said, "Are you wearing Hourglass, any Hourglass, whatever the case is?" Cut to Hourglass posting a video of Manny MUA at Coachella going, "My favorite Hourglass product is the Hourglass concealer. I'm wearing it right now." And everyone went, "That's not true, Ellen. We just watched your Get Ready With Me video a day and a half ago, and you use this concealer." And then guess what? Then all of a sudden it turned into, "Well, I did use a little bit of the Hourglass right here just to brighten, but I didn't show it." Why not just have a nutsack and tell the Hourglass person, "I'm not wearing enough Hourglass to make a video for you"? That's what I would do. But they can't refuse the exposure. They can't refuse the opportunity to put their mug down everyone's face all day, every day. They can't refuse that opportunity to tell Hourglass, "No, I don't. I'm not wearing enough Hourglass."
If at all.
If at all.
Yeah.
Another thing, too, that is so freaky, and I imagine this has to be what Hollywood is like, where being on social media and having gotten invited to big events and have met a lot of other influencers, big influencers, there is this unspoken culture of protecting one another. Not in the sense you may think of like really being friends with each other, loyalty, kindness, not that. There's this unspoken atmosphere of protecting each other from accountability, because if any other influencer with more than 100,000 followers points out that Michaela's lying, and I just scrolled through and found 5 videos you have filters on, including one where you're putting makeup on. If I said that, if that becomes the norm, you have to understand their mentality is, well, the day I mess up or the day I say something, people are going to hold me accountable. Not only if they don't hold each other accountable, but if they make excuses for each other. I think it comes from a place where they're subconsciously or consciously laying the groundwork to potentially soften the blow for themselves down the line.
Yeah.
Even after we were going to talk about it on the Lipstick Lesbians video, but we didn't get to it. It was about, I want to say maybe last week or a week and a half ago, a video Glamzilla posted, finally reviewing her review, if you will, of the Leak Labs.
You know what? Hell yeah. I was traveling, so I never got to try it yet, but I gotta say, I wouldn't buy this personally. I wouldn't. But I definitely buy into Fearless Woman. Of course there's gonna be a lot of backlash. This is something new. It hasn't been done before. So you're gonna get pushed back. And that's okay.
Okay, so the blowback had nothing to do with them being women.
Would I buy this? No.
Is this shit? Yeah. But I buy into Fearless Woman, and because of that, you're gonna get pushback. There was no pushback because they were women. Can we not?
There was pushback because the product was bad.
And they lied about what the product was going to be.
Fraudulent. Allegedly.
Girl. You see what I mean? There's this swoop in, and they all did it. She did it. Manny did it. Of, let's focus on the power. Female lesbian CEOs.
They go down the list of, does the product suck? Yes or no? Yes, it sucks. Is the product really bad? Like, bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, okay, well, no, can't talk about that. Gotta find the positive. 2 women starting a company that started a product.
That's why you're mad.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Let's go with that. Let's go with
Yes.
that. You know, my whole video is going to be on how it's 2 women that really are fighting the man, fighting Estee Lauder over here. Girl, shut
Immediately
up.
that go-to of like operating from that place, and nothing pisses me off more.
Yeah.
I mean, even I remember when we did the video on POV, when Michaela launched POV. Of course, there was a Michaela stands, I don't know, whatever, how many, in the comment section going, oh, 2 gay men tearing down a woman. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just tearing her down because we hate women. We hate women.
Arguably, I like women more than men.
And he's I like women more than gay men. I like women more than anybody else.
Yeah.
No, babe, we're pointing out a person who started a brand that happens to be female that lied about this brand, lied about creating it, lied about everything, and has
timelines
timeline receipts, etc.
Lied about everything. It took 2 years. No, it didn't.
Girl, and told me 2 years ago she didn't want to start one. Liar, honey, on the podcast said 2 years before the brand launched.
And said it took 2 years.
That's what we talked about. And someone in the comments said, we just hate women. Can we not? You know what I mean? I get that there is so much misogyny out there.
I get it.
And it's the same with gay people, baby. You just hate me because I'm gay. No, I hate you just because you're gay. Doesn't mean you're not loud. I hate you because you're annoying.
I don't hate you because you're gay. You're gay because I hate you.
Completely, girl. And like, don't dilute it with that stuff like this. Like, but I say for fearless women, so there's going to be pushback. Them being women had nothing to do with the pushback.
Yeah.
And you're really going to get on and say that.
But I love the start of the video is, would I buy this? No.
Yes.
But do I buy into strong? You would never buy this product. Why? Because it is not good.
Yes.
End of story.
But see what I mean about trying to tackle it from a standpoint of like, because these are the videos they want made for them when they inevitably do something
that gets them into hot water.
And although I wouldn't ever buy these personally,
second time,
I think that was the entire point, wasn't it, of Leak Labs? Ladies, you've got the beauty community speaking again. People are passionate about makeup.
The whole point was to create a bad product.
The whole point was to make a bad product that people wouldn't buy.
And what? To make a bad product that nobody would buy was the whole point. To get people talking.
But people are talking. I can't stand that. I can't.
All press is good press.
Girl,
that's not true.
People who say, well, you got them talking. It's the same as like, I don't do drama. Like, you're the most dramatic. You know what I mean?
Looking out
like,
the blinds
girl,
at the neighbor.
Or
I hate drama.
Or the person that says, like, I'm nice, but when you come for me, oh, girl, that's that energy. Like, nothing aggravates me more than, like, but you got them talking. Yeah, because you scammed everybody. Because you scammed hardworking people out of their money. And you're Glamzilla, you're standing here in front of your camera going, good for you, ladies. But this...
And she's saying twice that she doesn't like the product.
Yeah. And so I wouldn't buy it, but wasn't that the point of Leak Labs?
Was to create a bad product that nobody would like and then talk about it. That's crazy. That's a wild take.
We're passionate about makeup. We're rooting for you. We really, really are. I can't wait for your next launch, and I can't wait for that one monumental moment in your career where you launch something so innovative, so extraordinary that it shakes up and disrupts the beauty space, just like you did with this first launch. Congratulations, my friends. Remember, I'm the 3rd honorary lipstick lesbian. And what we actually want is lipstick from the lipstick lesbians. Thanks.
What we want is lipstick from the lipstick lesbians. They already did.
And they failed.
And I bet you didn't support it then.
100%.
And you're disrupting the beauty industry.
Not in a good way, honey. It was a mudslide. It was an earthquake. Not in a good way.
It was a natural disaster.
It was not. It was a disruption we could have lived without.
I don't think
so. Really, even
the point was to be disruptive. I think the point was to do.
They thought they were making a good product.
Yes. The point wasn't to make a bad product like Glamzilla was. That's not what the intention was. And if that's what you're taking away from it, being there, clearly you've had this conversation that you're the 3rd honorary lipstick lesbian. I don't think you understand what they were trying to come out with, an actual good product, and
they thought they were coming out with the product of all products,
and it flopped. They wouldn't have spent the money to do product shots and everything if it was supposed to be a bad product.
A product that was bad that nobody bought on purpose, but just got everyone talking. On the backs of people spending their hard-earned money on it. So even think about, like, remove yourself from it. What was the point of that video? What was said?
Good for you. Hate this, but good for you. It's very mean girl energy.
Hate that bitch, and tell me it's not that energy where it's like, you know, we all have gone to high school. Maybe you're still in there. God bless you. It'll be over soon. But that energy of, like, that certain friend group where someone could do something or whatever the case is, and they defend them and protect each other at all costs in that mean girl kind of energy. And that's what I mean by, whenever I've been in these rooms, there is this unconscious fakeness because nobody wants to have a real conversation. And whenever I have talked to anybody where I've said, like, even about a brand where I've said, this is shit. Like, that was shit. Or, like, they'll bring up another brand, not even at the event they're running. I'm like, oh my God, I tried it. It was terrible. Their reaction to me, and I'm not kidding you, they're like, as if I just, like, dropped the R-bomb. As if they're listening. As if I just spit in their face. As if I spit in the brand, like, someone's face. Like, and they're just so shocked at you forget yourself. Like, that love. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? But they are so, because there almost is this, no one's allowed to say it. No one's allowed to give a real opinion on anything, because if I'm ever in that, you're all going to come to my defense too. And let me say, in my day, let's just say when I was, friendlier with groups of influencers, there was a text chain all about, I posted, go like it. This is coming at me. Hop on and in the comment section and defend me because someone said this, yada, yada. It's very that. I was always, you put me in a group chat, you're going to get muted. Like, you want to make me flip a table, put me in a group chat. I don't answer individual texts, let alone group chats. But that energy, girl, this protection of, because if I ever get me too'd, you're going to defend me the way I am.
Because I defended you. You better have my back when
girl, that's the energy. And so much coming from the standpoint, you didn't buy this. You didn't spend your money on it. You didn't even consider that it was for purchase. So much so that you said, wasn't the point not to buy it or whatever? Like, just on a different level of delusion that, like I said, these people believe what they're saying.
They didn't give it out for free.
And I met her at a Clinique event and she was so fake.
I mean, that video alone.
I met her at a Clinique event and I like saw her and I was like, is that Glenville? She followed me very early on, always commented on my comedy skits, sometimes in beauty videos, whatever. So I went up to her and I was like, hi. She knew who I was. She was there with somebody. When I tell you, she acted as if we were friends since we were 5. Gave me her number immediately. Take my number. I'm an introvert. I would never say that to anybody. I didn't even text her that night. I waited till the next day and I said, so nice to meet you last night. Blah, blah, blah. Never answered to this day. You're fake. You're fake. You're fake. But when in person, as if we were separated at birth. That's how good these people. They're just so good at performing.
At faking it.
Even in real life.
And you know what, though? I don't even know if they're that good at it because if we can see through it, and I think this is why people are so over influencers and just they don't know who to trust anymore. I get why. Because we have videos like this about coming to the defense of someone else, but you're saying the product sucks.
Girl.
But good for you. Kudos. Here's your flowers for it anyway.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Keep it up, girls.
Girl boss.
Like,
keep it up,
what?
girl boss. Keep it up? Soak what up?
It's
keep it
crazy.
Up. Now, to wrap things up, that was a 9-minute video, that Michaela video. We watched maybe a minute and a half of it because it's all my nervous system can handle. And you lied right in the gate. So now I'm done. I'm not listening to anything else you're saying. And then a couple days later, you say,
all the money I made from you guys bullying me in the comments to buy a Birkin. You think I'm kidding? Welcome to my new series. This is what my haters bought me. I love it. I am insufferable. All right, so I bought this on resale because I'm not trying to play the whole earn that shit. Like, no, just give it to me. Yeah, I wanted something really classic, something I will use a lot and literally keep forever and can like pass down to my kids and shit.
I get that a percentage of it is real bullying, but the other percentage, which is people holding you accountable for lie after lie after lie after lie, which most recently 3 videos before this, you lied. I've never used a filter. I don't use a filter. You use filters. With the money you made me trying to hold me accountable and talk about this because I act shitty. Ha ha, I bought a Birkin. Joke's on you.
And I bought it resale because I want it now. It's my Birkin and I need it now.
And I bought a Birkin with it. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I had lashes on in that L'Oreal video. Ha 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 ha. But I got paid. These are who, like, Gen Z and Gen Alpha right now is watching and idolizing. And it freaks me out when I barely leave my house. When I meet someone who is in Gen Z or Gen Alpha, and they normally, if they recognize me, it's different. No, I will say if they recognize me for my solo stuff, not the podcast, it scares me because they act like they just met Jennifer Lopez. That's how much this world, this currency to them matters. My husband works at a university and it is scary and even I know people who like teach high school, elementary school, whatever the case is, and says she asked these kids, a majority of them, like, what are you going to do when you're older? What do you want to do? And the main career goal is to be an influencer, to be a content creator. And this is what this is who these people are idolizing in the beauty space. And we wonder why it's bled over and f***ed up the actual makeup. You know what I mean? What gets released? Who they cater towards. It's this.
Why all the brands keep putting out the same garbage because people, the liquid blush lip oil, just goop face.
Yes.
And that's what all these brands care about is what's going to make them the almighty dollar. And that's what we need to do. And it's sad that this person is at the top of the beauty space in the content creation field as an influencer, because this is it's disheartening. And it discredits a lot of what everyone else is trying to do. It just keeps pushing us further and further down. Like we all get lumped into the same group.
And I won't say their name, but let's just say when the mascara gate thing happened a week after I posted the premiere of this podcast with her, let's just say another influencer that's very, 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 very big that would never admit they said this was texting me immediately, talking to me about it, how aggravated she was because she said, this makes all of us look bad. This is shady when you do this because you're the biggest person and now everyone's going to think we do this. Yeah. That person would never admit that they said that, but they were texting me the day it happened going, girl, this is infuriating to me. Never said anything. Never talked about it. Never gave her honest opinion. And it baffles me because you take someone like a Jaclyn Hill. If Michaela has done what she's done on YouTube 10 years ago, she would have got filleted. There's something about TikTok and Gen Z and Gen Alpha in this current quick, no attention span format that these people get away with murder.
It's not a bit either. She means that.
I bought a Hermes because I made a bunch of money off videos talking about you guys calling me out for lying. Ha ha ha. And I think James Charles was the first one to make the leap where he was getting YouTube accountability, but he had this following on short form that it's kept him alive. And not only alive, thriving. 26 million followers on TikTok. What is it about short form that these people get away with murder?
It's
mind-blowing, girl.
Hurts.
Girl. Kevin didn't see any of these videos, so he's like, yeah, shell shock, babe.
And like, there's a reason why I don't watch these videos.
I know.
Because I will be up at night and I will be in that comment section.
I know.
I'm like, is anyone else?
Are you seeing this? You smell that shit.
And to sit down and make this video and edit it, you have to think about that.
They have nothing else.
She's showing this to you saying, you tried to shit on me. I'm going to shit on you more.
But you tried to shit on me for something we both know I'm lying about.
Just crazy. I killed somebody and put the body in the river. You can't prove it. Ha ha.
Ha ha. And I bought an Hermes bag with your outrage. Be wary of who you follow. And maybe we'll do a whole episode on that because I have been watching beauty content more. And I feel like I watch people that I've like never seen or people that just keep to themselves. Boys that are just boys. Like people, you know what I mean? The people that aren't in this mess, the lifestyle of it all. Like having a influencer lifestyle. They're the best ones, and I love watching them. So maybe we'll do a video like reacting to some of the best people, like some of the people to follow. So thank you for watching another episode. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Patreon. Wherever you are, we hope you're happy, safe, and healthy. And remember,
you are beautiful.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ha ha ha. Buy me a car. I want it.
A golden goose that lays 1,000 eggs a day.
And I want it now.
Call JG Wentworth.
It's my Birkin, and I want it now.